And ladies and gentlemen, we are here backstage with Prince Icon. This is RSPW Backstage Heat after RSPW's beautiful pay-per-view, a grand classic RSPW Heat Wave. If you guys have not seen the pay-per-view, go ahead and watch it. But Prince Icon, I have a couple questions to you. I know you're in your room right now. You know, we caught you at the perfect time, but I got a couple questions for you. Is it okay if I ask you before you go to Sleepy Body World or whatever the hell people want to call it?
Yeah.
Okay, so first question, and this is the one a lot of people have been asking, is what was your thoughts going into the TJ Jackson match, and what is your thoughts going out? I know we previously interviewed you before when you just brought this whole new look back, or old look back, I should say. But what do you think? What's your thoughts on the match then and now?
I went into the match expecting nothing but a war, and that's what I got. I shot out the stipulation, 3 stages of hell. Since TJ beat me, I let him pick 2 of the stipulations, and he did. I didn't get any word on the stipulation until it was go time. And it was a submission match, and you would look at my tape, watching my film, you would think that would favor me. You know, I love submissions, I love chain wrestling, the good old chain wrestling. You can't get enough of that. And then the second match was no black mass, and you take away a samurai sword, you take away an archer's bow, you take away a lion's claws, you take away a fighter's most valuable weapon, and that's just like taking the black mass away from me. You see, I've knocked out many superstars in the past with the black mass. So heading into a match against such a skilled opponent like TJ Jackson with no black mass, it was hard. It was that time I wanted to do it, and I almost did it. And I caught myself in my tracks, and I paid the consequences for it, and I won the match. I kept fighting, pulled out some old moves, some new moves. I had to keep digging in my book, and I found a way to win that stipulation. And then I had it in the back of my mind what I wanted to do. You see, I'm a fighter. I love to fight. Jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, Muay Thai, just any type of fighting. I love fighting. And I brought that into RSPW. And I did it in my own fashion. It's called the Grudge Match. First ever Grudge Match in RSPW history. The rules of the match: no pinfalls, no submissions, straight knockouts. The only way to win is by knocking out your opponent. And I almost did it with the black mass off the top. I thought I had him out. There was a few of the times I thought I had him out. But he just kept fighting, kept getting up. I was at my lowest, and he picked me up, spirit bombed me out of the ring, picked me up again, spirit bombed me off the fridge, and I lost the fight. Credits to TJ Jackson. I'm not going to make excuses for myself. He won the match fair and square. Respect to him. He is your new RSPW champion. Credits to him.
So, now for my second question, this is a 2-part question, so I'm going to need 2 answers from you if that's okay with you. The first question is, what is your thoughts on this new and improved Jay the Bulldog? A lot of people have their conspiracies and thoughts on it, this anti-Bulldog. You know, we just saw what he did with Damian Sane backstage, and we thought that might have affected you and the prophecy. But also, we also want to know what you think about this new JCR core. Everybody's saying that the prophecy changed him. Everybody's saying that he's gone nuts. Everybody's saying he's gone wild. Like, what is your thoughts on those 2 new things in RSPW?
You see, when I was in my dark days, I did a lot of things that negatively affected RSPW in the name, the reputation of Prince Icon. And not only negatives came out of the days where I didn't know who I was, some positives came out of those days. We got Damian Sane back, we got Dae Young back, and I finally found myself, the happy self. I am finally happy with who I am. But a couple more negatives that came out of my prophecy days and my dark days, I feel like I have a big reason of why those 2 are the way that they are. You see, the prophecy's hand changed people for the better, for the worse. But at the end of the day, it changed people. The prophecy's hand was no joke. The prophecy's hand changed me. I accepted it, and I lived with it for months and months and months. Negatives and positives came out of it. But as far as what do I think of Jay the Bulldog, the anti-Bulldog, whatever he wants to call himself, he was changed. He didn't want to believe it. He didn't want to accept it. He was changed. I was changed. Dae Young was changed. Damian Saint was changed. JC was changed. The prophecy was taken as a joke, but it saved RSPW. As for JC, do I feel like I have something to do with that? Yes, I do. I absolutely do have something to do with that. But as far as am I worried about either one of those? No, I'm not. Will I cross paths with them? Yes. I will cross paths with them probably many times. Am I looking forward to it? Yes, I am always up for a great fight. Am I a little eerie, a little nervous on what's cracking up in RSPW? Sure. But for you fans, you better buckle up because it's going to be one hell of a ride.
Now, this is the final question here, and as the commentator and all that stuff, fans already know who I am behind the camera and commentary and stuff like that. Been getting DMs and DMs and DMs. Crazy from a couple people I can name, John Pullen, Scott Phipps, and all these fans of ours have been asking in the comment section about Dae Young and you and all this situation. We saw at the pay-per-view just last night, or yesterday I should say. He walked out at the end of your match, looked you in the eyes, crouched down, and just smiled and laughed and walked off. And then didn't even check on you and see if you're okay, because, you know, you said it was a grudge match and you could have been knocked out cold, and he didn't even check if you're okay. So we needed an answer. We need an answer, and that's the best we can get is an answer from you.
You see, Dae Young is a monster. A monster that I created and let spread. And it is currently spreading and spreading and spreading. And it will not stop until I put him down. I brought him in. I have to take him out. That is my responsibility, no one else's. I let it spread. I let it take over him. And there's no way, and no way in hell I'm going to let it keep spreading and ruin him as a person. You see, Dae Young showed his true colors at that pay-per-view. I was down and out, and I was at my lowest point, and he left me stranded. He stuck with me until the wheels fell off, and when the wheels finally fell off, he is going to pick his moment, and he is going to strike. I have worked with him for most of my career. I know how he works. I know how he thinks. I know when he's ready to strike. And if he thinks he is going to strike at me at any point, he's got a black mask with his name on it waiting for him. And I know why he is the way he is. It's because when I gave him a chance to take leadership, he squandered the opportunity. He let the opportunity. He dropped the ball. He fumbled the ball. And he has lost his chance because the prophecy is done. Because we are all better now. But Dae Young is sick. Dae Young is growing evil inside of him, and it is getting dangerous. And I am the one that has to stop it. No other man. That's my mission.
Now, that answered most of my question, but I'm still confused. You, like I said, well, actually, I didn't say this. I'll mention it now. Back in the beginning of this season, we saw you guys battling it out. Dae Young attacked you, and Damian Saint numerous times backstage. Then the anti-everything was a thing. You were with the Bloodline at that time, and then the Bloodline broke up, and then you became teammates with Dae Young after we returned. And then after that, Damian Saint joined, and now all this out of the blue just breaks up. Like, are you at all concerned on this situation? Like, does this bother the Icon? Because we know you guys were like brothers. You guys were like the shield of the backyard, people can say. So I need a little bit more for that. The fans want more. They need more.
You see, I'm a man of many things. Forgiveness is one of them. When I see somebody at their lowest point, I want to better them. I want to find the good in them. And I found the good in Dae Young. I brought him back because I wanted to forget all that he's done to me in the past to better him, because such a talent wasted like that would hurt me inside. So I brought him back. I forgave all that he ever did to me in the back, way, way, way back in the past when he injured me numerous times. I forgave all of that. But if Dae Young chooses to strike on me one more time, and if he ever does, I will not forgive. The only thing that Dae Young will be expecting is my size 10.5 foot crossing his jawline and destroying every bone in his face. So as for Dae Young, he showed his true colors. He is nothing more than a coward who will always walk in my shadow. Dae Young is nothing more than a coward, and he will always stay that way, a coward.
Oh my! What the hell?
I'm a
What
coward.
are you doing back here, Dae Young?
No, what the hell I'm doing back here? Everything he told was a bunch of lies. I'm a coward. I'm a coward.
Oh my god, I need to get the best. This is just chaotic. Oh my god! Oh, I thought it was gonna happen.
A coward. I had you begging.
Oh, please,
I had you begging.
please.
Now I'm gonna put you out like the dog you are.
Oh my god, and a low blow.
The dog I am, does it look like I am somebody's bitch? I came here for what I want. I came back for retribution. You see,
Dae Young, this is all uncalled for.
many of the fans have been asking these questions. Dae Young, why? Why did you appear after Prince Icon's match? Well, you see, after I was fighting for the leadership, all it did was just make me more angrier, more aggressive, more careless. I never needed the prophecy. I never needed Damian Saint.
That's a lie, and you know it is. I made you,
You didn't make
and I'm gonna end you.
You didn't make the heart of RSBW. You didn't make the broken hearts of RSBW.
You're nothing without me. Nothing.
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 My good god. I'm speechless right now.
This little fantasy of yours believing that you created me. You created the chosen one. The chosen one is just more powerful. Did you ever realize your biggest mistake was bringing me back? And now I'm going to end what the fans love. I'm going to end the prince. You all like that?
Oh my god, I'm beyond speechless right now. I think you did enough, Dae Young.
It doesn't matter who you are, what your name is. is always going to be your judgment day. But as for now, I have to take you out. Because you'll never take me out. This is going to take me more. It's going to take more than just a black mask to take the chosen one out. After proving myself to the RSPW Grand Slam champion, I already proved myself worthy. But you see, your time, well,
I've already sinned. I've already done everything in the book. I've crossed people like you 100 times, and it's all ended with the same old black mass. You can't end me. You can't end the thing that brought you here. You can't end me.
I can't end you?
No.
You think I can't end you? You think I can't end a creator? I can end anything I damn well please when I damn well want to. This is your end. You did this to yourself.
Oh my God.
The prophecy is no more.
Oh my God.